If you're new to my YouTube channel, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So without wasting your time, let's calculate what the KC, the chemical equilibrium. So in this question, we are not going to be covering the content of a chemical equilibrium. We'll be concentrating on what, on the 9 marks question, whatever the calculations. So without wasting your time, let's get into it. So now we are given okay, we're given a what? We're given a question here. So this is an exam question. Okay, it says what? 1,1 mole of A and 2 mole of B react in a 2 liter container if at equilibrium 0,75 mole of C has formed. Calculate what? The Kc. So what I'm going to do if you're given such question, you're going to do, okay, you're going to use what? The Rice table. So it's going to be what? R, I, C, and what? And then E. So you see, rice. Okay, here is going to be what? The ratio, initial. So initial what? Mole. What we were given before the thing start. Another mole. Okay, then equilibrium. Equilibrium. And then this is what? Equilibrium. What? Equilibrium concentration. So this is what let me just write the formula so that I don't confuse you guys even further. Sorry guys for the background noises. Pelai, we live in Soweto, so people are very happy on Sundays. So here on the ratios, we are going to do what? We're going to substitute the elements or the compounds that we are given. So it's going to be A plus what? 2B, and our product is what? It is C. Then you draw what? You draw columns according to how many elements or compound you are given. Sharp. So it says what? Okay, it says initially we're given 1,1 of A. So I'm going to write what? 1,1 here. Because of here it is in what? The initial is in what? In mole. You just write what? The value only. And then the B, you write the what? The value only. So if you are not given anything about the product, so C is our product in this case, you're going to write what? A 0. And then okay, and then they given us what? Volume also. What is volume? Is 2 decimeter. Is 2 decimeters. So okay, I've seen that a lot of people get this wrong. Whatever. So I'm going to explain what happens here on the change column. So on the change column, we use these two guys to produce this. So we're going to do what? We're going to say minus, minus, and then plus. Why do we say minus here? It is because of these two have to be consumed, or they have to collide for them to make what? To make a C. Sharp. And then they say if at equilibrium 0,5 of C has formed, calculate what? The Kc. So we have what? We have 0,75 mole. Actually, you know what? Look at that. Most of you made a mistake. So you see, at equilibrium it's what? 0,75. Whatever. So which number you should add for you to get what? 0,75? 0.75. Which number that can you add from 0 to get 0.75? It is this answer here. 0.75. Whatever. Okay, so now let me go get my calculator. So for you to understand this thing, you'll have to understand what the ratios between 2b and then what, and then c. Okay, let me show you how. So right now, for me to get the number of moles for 2b, I'll have to compare what? I'll have to compare the given mole with the unknown mole. But that is what stoichiometry. We'll say what 2b, we are comparing it with what? With c. And then we have what? We have the mole of what? Of c, which is what? 0.75. And then this one, you don't have its mole. So in this case, we are going to do what? We are going to cross multiply. And then it's going to be x is equal to what? So check. I'm going to cross multiply the numbers only. I'm going to do what? Cross multiply the numbers only. So 2 multiplied by this, I get what? 1 comma. We get what? 1.5 mole. You get it? So now I found what the number of moles that were used, be used to produce what? C, which is what? 1.5. And then let me do it again. We are comparing what? A, the unknown mole with the known mole, which is what? C. And then what is the ratio? Let me show you the ratios. It's 1:1. 1:1. On this question was what? It was 2:1. But right now is what? It's 1:1. The one here, I wrote it here. But in this one, I just want to be more specific. So I'm going to write what? The given mole, and then write the x. Sharp. Therefore, you do what? You cross multiply. After cross multiplying, you'll get what? 0.75. You get it? So x, it is the what? I now found what? The number of moles of A by using what? The given number of moles. If you don't understand this, you have a problem with what? With stoichiometry. 75. You get it now? So I think if you now know, okay, how did we get these answers here, the rest will be easy. Okay, guys, listen to this. This is the only column where this written change. This is the only column in chemical equilibrium that you can change. The other ones, unfortunately, you cannot do what? You cannot change them. So we're going to say what here? 1,1 minus what? 0.75. Then you get what? 0.35. Then here you get what? 0.5. Sharp. So here you're going to minus, then to get this. So this is what? This is the number of moles at where? At the equilibrium. So now you have to find what? The equilibrium concentration. How do we do that? You're going to use what? The formula of the concentration to actually find what? To actually find the equilibrium concentration. Sharp. So we're going to say what? We're going to say take this number of moles divided by what? By this volume here. Then it's going to be what? 0.35 divided by 2, 0.5 divided by 2, and then 0.75 divided by 2. Okay, so here I get what? 0.175. So the SI units for concentration is what? Is mole per decimeter. And then here you get what? 0.25. And then here you get what? You'll get 0.375. So now you have what? You have your concentrations. Therefore, you are going to do what? You are going to substitute the what? The elements or the compound on your Kc. Look at this. So on your Kc, you can only substitute what? Your gases and your aqueous forms. But you cannot substitute elements or compounds that are solids or liquids. Sharp. So it is what? It is product over what? Over reactant. Which is going to be what? Check. It's going to be C over A, B, and then listen to this. Then listen to this. The coefficients here are going to be what? The exponents. Therefore, I substitute. Therefore, I substitute what? My concentrations. Okay. Then my C is what? It is 0.37775. And then what is your A? It is 0.175. And then your B is what? It's 0.25 squared. Whatever. So now you just substitute it on your formula or on your calculator and do your mathematical gymnastics. 0.175. Okay, my answer here, it says it's what? It is 34.29. So the Kc value doesn't have what? It doesn't have SI units. Yeah. So that's how the question it is tackled. And guys, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah.